Okay, let's get now to production techniques. What are the techniques that, you should be engaged in? So media production techniques is a prerequisite for teacher education program. So you produce a media to produce those videos so that you students can be able to see. As you are seated there, you are just thinking, you are interacting with your colleagues. You should be thinking of producing a media or a material that will be helpful for the learner. So a teacher should learn how to make some of these materials, okay? Meaning that teachers must also acquire, you as teachers must acquire, you as learners, you must be able to acquire additional relevant skills to assist in the field of, innovation. Such skills including, or what are some of the techniques? For example, if you want to put up some pictures in the classroom, or maybe to show maybe some animals, or you want to show the digestive system of the human being, and you wanted to put a drawing there, you must have a skill of drawing, isn't it? You must know how to draw a good picture. You must be able to trace an image, okay? Those are the basic skills that you need to have as an educator or as a student or whatever. You must be able to draw a good picture. Many people, you ask learners to say, can you draw the map of the world or the map of Europe or any other map of interest? It's quite, some people, they don't know even how it's supposed to be. So you must have that skill, okay? You must have that skill where you can draw, somebody can be able now to grasp what is it that has been drawn, okay? So remember, we have been talking about the recipient or the receiver. So how is the receiver going to now interpret that diagram if it's not properly done? So as a teacher, you need to have all those skills of tracing, copying. You need to cut. Sometimes you want to put some pictures or some drawings where you want to stick. I remember when we were in grade 1, we used to have those pictures of the animals. And then they will tell you, can you cut round where for the animal where it is ending the boundaries and whatever. Then they stick them on the board. Then you name that one maybe an elephant or lion. So that is cutting and then mounting. Then you mount them on the board. Or you can mount them, maybe you can have a board or cardboard where now you can mount those and you indicate maybe the names of those. So this is a short one, but what we are saying that it's advisory that it's important in this one that students or the learners or any of you people to understand these skills. We teach learners. You can't just be going there, you give lessons and then you don't know how to do it. In a class, how do you do it? So these are the skills, the techniques that you should be able to do. As facilitators, we know how to draw. We can draw a digestive system and be able to label all the parts and be able to, know the functions. So these techniques are key for the teacher, are key for the learners, are key for everyone. Okay. So in conclusion, I'm saying it's not advisory to teach only a child how to eat the fish, but we should be able to teach that child how to go and fish that so that he can eat. Not every day you are just bringing the fish to the child, you bring it. One day you are not there, the child will not go. So what are we saying there? We're saying, let's teach our learners, let's teach everyone the skills, life skills, such that they are able to grasp. Even if we are not there to support them, but they are there, they can do it on their own. So every teacher should seek to think outside the box. So we shouldn't just be saying, oh, this is my area of operation. This is what I'm supposed to do. Even you students, even you learners there, you must be thinking outside the box. You must be identifying where the problem in terms of the education system in the country. Okay? Think, what can we do when this problem comes? We have this problem. It's not good all the time you just crying, oh, government, Yanganepo, government, you should look into the matter. No, but we should be thinking outside the box. What can we do ourselves to bring out these teaching and learning processes to be effective, okay, so that we achieve our goals. So in order to bring a lot of innovation to the teacher career, the use of common and locally produced materials. We need to use locally available materials Maybe importing the materials outside might be expensive. Okay, so we can use the common ones. We can see how we can design them and produce them. So simple production techniques, as described out there, are straightforward and it's easy. How to trace a drawing is very easy. Even children, like in preschool, you remember, in school, preschool, they are taught there, oh, this is how you draw. This is the mango. So each time the child is when M is for mango, A is for apple. Because they have seen these are images that kids are able to learn at that level. So as they are advancing, acquiring more knowledge, then it becomes more important that knowledge for them to be able to do such media production in a simple way, using the common materials and the locally produced materials. So as we conclude, these are key for this course. These are key that you should be able to understand these techniques. Thank you very much, as I've come to an end. Unless if there are any question or clarification, please, I'm readily available for anything that you may want to ask, either in any subject, but please, I also encourage you as learners or as students, please, let's be carrying out research. Let's be people that are thinking beyond our minds, our boundary, okay? We should be looking at key issues. There is an ideal situation out there that we have in our mind, say this is an ideal situation, but what is happening in the real life is different. Now, that gap, that difference is what you as a student, postgraduate students, must be trying to find out solution to such issues. So as I conclude, please, let's know or let's understand simple production techniques, issues to do copying, drawing, and so on, mounting, cutting, and everything like that. I wish you well. Thank you.